Some people eat carrots for power. Some other people drink mountain cultures 10% for power. Fuck yeah. Sure. Have another one. Utopia, Paws Pass, Blue Mountains, Australia. Sorry, just had a burp. The routes at Porter's Pass, and I didn't actually find this one. Jakey B found it, but he thought it was way too hard for him. So he told me I should go down there and have a look. So I went down there. I was a bit reluctant because Porter's Pass, like, heaps old area, everything's been bolted. But I went down anyway. Went down there, fuck yeah, best arete there is, 45 meters. Probably went straight home, bent some bolts, and probably bolted it next day, I'd say. Couldn't hold the froth, definitely next day. The route has, I guess it's got a crux straight off the ground. Maybe, I don't know, 26 or something, 27. Maybe 32 for short people, but I'm not sure. And then big jug, and then you do some long moves on some good holds. And then you get sort of marginal rest, and then you got 2 cruxes in a row. Maybe both 26 as well, quite balancy on the arete, so you kind of barn dory, you can use some toe hooks and stuff. There's a sick pocket on the right, very rad. When you're on the arete and I look up and I'm on like this little horn and this 2 finger and you go like whomp. Then you get your feet up, you look up really high and you go whomp again. Whomp! Hit the arete, big sloper thing. And then you throw for an okay hold with a little crimp next to it. You get your feet up again and then you can crimp and then you're pretty much there. Yeah, it's a bit airy, a bit barn doory, but some idiot put heaps of bolts in it, so people are gonna love it. Pretty funny. Every time I bolt a route, I come home and I see my partner Elle, and she's like, how was it? I'm like, it's the best fucking route I've ever bolted. It's the best, this is the one. And she's like, oh, she's so over it. She hears it like once a week, over it. But this one, fucking good. So the first part of the route, like, you don't have to be able to lift like railway tracks that are fucking heavy. But if you can lift railway tracks, it doesn't mean that you can send it, because it's kind of like technical, balancy stuff. Move from one side to the other. You don't have to be strong, you just have to be, I don't know, move your body a bit, I guess. It's fucking rad. You're dancing from one side to the other, back to the other, and up you go. It's pretty sick. Yeah, the top of the arete there, and you get to this anchor. That's probably about 29. And I first sent it there. So once you leave the anchor, you do some easy moves, and then you get into this Gaston. It's facing the wrong way. It gets quite weird, and you swing your left foot up, and then you hit this nothing, and there's a big jug, and you just go whoomp again. But shit feet, terrible feet. Should be easier, but it gets a bit pumpy. And then that's where the main crux goes. The main crux is like off this big rest, throw a big heel, into a side pull, crimp high, and then into an undercling, and then you walk your feet all the way over the undercling. And then you throw for a crimp to the right, another crimp, 2 slopers, high heel toe, and then you hit like a little baby's head. Not a womp move, like boom, over the top. From the baby's head, I was pretty cooked, but Jakey B on belay, you gotta go. Get a high heel, marginal crimp, cross over to another crimp, and then you slot these fingers into this awesome slot, like fully in there. Pretty pumped there. You just did like 40 meters of climbing. Then high drop knee, another long move to another slot, and perfectly slides in there. Then you move your feet, you got a pocket, you can rest a bit. And then you got the last sequence, you go into this ming and crimp, really high feet. Look up when you throw for this slot really high. Bam! Slot in there, 3 fingers. Then you get 2 fingers next to it. Get your feet up really high again. And you hit this big Gaston. And then bam! You hit the finishing jug. Maybe you swing out, maybe you don't. And you're like, fuck, I'm the fucking best. I'm Ben Cossey on top of Groove Train. Fuck yeah. Fucking fuck, I'm the fucking best. Yes! Get on it. It's so good. Sorry. This shit's strong.